Hank would call you Rosie.
Yeah, he'd be like, Rosie, get me some snacks, Rosie.
힘이 되는 하루 3분 영어 스토리 일간 소울 영어입니다.
Rose.
Let's do it.
When you first listen to a song, like, how do you listen? What do you listen for?
Like lyric-wise, if it kind of speaks to me, that's important. If it looks like me or sounds like me, then I'm like, yep.
So the question I had first is like, you write Rose on the mirror, then it switches to your real name, Roseanne. What's the meaning behind that scene?
So far from you now, but I figured it out.
So it'd be kind of like the past me looking into the future, writing my future stage name Rose, and then my future self to be writing my old name Roseanne. So it's kind of weird because when you're younger, you look into your future like, oh my god, when I grow up, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. Funny thing, I think I tend to look back on my older days, and there are a lot of traits about me back then which I admire now. I'm like, wow, back then I was like this. I was this kind of a person. I was very driven. Like, you know, I had the wildest dreams. I'm like, and I like aspired to be myself that I was in the old days. Like, I'm trying to look for like what is my main purpose in life and what am I looking for? I'm trying to look outwards, like what am I doing this for? Like what am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to look outwards, but basically I have to look inwards because that, like you said, that old version of me is already me. And so I'm just kind of like trying to check back into who I am as a person, what I value the most.
Like, what is happiness to you?
Like when a plane lifts off, you need to be on the ground for it to, you know, kind of like speed up to, you know, fly. And when I was a trainee, I think my family meant to me the most. So they were my biggest happiness. My love for music was most important. I didn't care about what other people thought. It was just about me enjoying it. Like, oh my god, I love singing like in this tiny room like for like 7-8 hours because I just enjoy it. But like, you know, as soon as you start to get things out of it, that's when you start not enjoying it. And I feel like just checking back into those things.
You worked your whole life to become Rose the superstar, but sometimes you kind of miss the life that you were living before.
Of course. But I mean, of course people are like, they think like it's all about like me, like saying I'm such a big person now and
Rose.
but that's not really it. It's just about where I'm at as an adult. Now I feel a little more confident in my skin than I used to be, and like I'm like kind of starting to work and kind of me with where I am as an like adult. I think everybody could relate to it. So just talking about my stage in life. Let's not always look forward. Let's always also look back at who I am as a person and kind of, you know, take care of the things that actually mean to me.
And I noticed that you refer to yourself as Rosie, so I didn't know if you just felt more comfortable with that name.
Hi everyone, I'm Rosie, and
No, you're Rose.
I'm Rose. Rosie's more of like a casual name that my friends and family, like people who are personal to me, call me. Thing like if my mom would call me like Rosie, like my friends would be like Rosie, members would be like Rosie.
Hank would call you Rosie.
Yeah, he'd be like Rosie.
Or mom.
Give me some snacks, Rosie. Yeah.
구독과 좋아요 눌러주세요.